Yeah, the Bradleys, they do a lot of damage, but they're also taking a lot of damage as the Conkers hit the mark. Very nice. Hello guys, and welcome to a new Regiments video today by me, Vulcan. In this one we're moving on to Phase 7 and Stage 5 of my Silent Serpent Warpath. Previously things got very bloody and we lost a lot of men. So as you can see, a lot of my units are in complete disarray. We have very limited numbers of troops, and we can either do a recon in force or a defense against the American forces. Both of these are going to be really tough, but I think if we have supply, a defense could be fun, as we've already kind of done a recon in force before. So let's get our MI8Ts with VDV back on their feet. That's going to be the first thing that I'm going to do. We're of course going to grab more BMD2s. Those got wrecked previously. We need the supply, so I'm going to make sure that they're back on their feet. The helicopters aren't as important, I think, in this scenario, but actually having supply is going to be important, but also having the men is going to be important as well. So I think we're just going to put 16 and 16 into the BMD2s, and we're going to do a defense against the Americans. This could be very difficult, but let's go 2 events, and it looks like it's uneventful. Fantastic, let's go for Silent Serpent Phase 7 Stage 5 at 1 PM. I'm really hoping that we can get a decent amount of operational authority out of the first defense to then bolster the second. I think that's going to be the main thing. They are coming from 2 directions. We've got incoming towards Divina and we've got incoming towards NEC. Both of these are actually relatively good for us to defend. I think Divina, if I put some units like in the backside here, put the VDV in here, that would be really good. We can have them land early on. And same deal here, we put some in the trees. I can have them defend that quite well. I mean, I could even have them quite far up, but I need to give them time to dig in. So we'll put supply with those, supply with those. That's where the supply is going to be. Unfortunately, we don't really have much supply. We're using it all up with this. It might be worth actually waiting and sort of recharging the supply before we bring that one in and actually use it. Regardless, I'm going to need probably... I'm going to have to create some sort of HGM trap here. I can certainly do BMDs here, and we'll have those kind of maybe a little bit deep into Izora. Actually, I guess I could go quite deep into Izora with these, instead of like sitting on the edge, although the T-72 is there, so I kind of want to defend them using the Conkers if I can. And then we can have another BMD2 over here. Kind of helps defend in this direction. Then we're going to have BMD2. I think we're putting them at the back of this tree line. Maybe one further to the left, though I'm not sure how I feel about that. I mean, we can put it there and see how we get on. We do have some T-64s that could be handy. I could put them with the BMD2s maybe, or I could maybe put them even further back. Put them on the side here, put them over here. There's a lot of places these could be useful. I think I'll put them over here. Just because that's going to give us sort of more flanking shots, I think. We can put some ANNIHILATIons further back. Don't know if I want to put them on this side or I could put them here. Like, I think there is actually a good idea, because that's going to have a good line of sight. This BMD2K, I think I'm going to keep them over here. I can move them over to this if they start coming in from this direction. Gvozdka, are they going to be useful? I guess the ERDM might be handy to have in position. I'll put them over on this right side and we'll put them on hold fire. And that will be it. I guess we can just have the nonners hanging out, and they should be relatively safe. Okay, let's confirm. We do have a lot of tactical support, so I'm going to use the rockets over and over and over again. And we'll probably get the MiG-29 air patrol out if they start using their own airstrikes. Alright, wish me luck. I actually didn't place down any defences, which I probably should have done. But that means that we will have defences ready for next time, so it's not the end of the world. Like saving the defences this round and moving them in on the next, like adding them in on the next is maybe not a bad idea. We'll get a lay of the land, we'll know where they're attacking us from. Just make sure these are unloading, and we'll have these bunker down in the back side of there. I'm going to retreat that supply. You'll see that we're getting supply over time, very slowly, but better than nothing. Kind of need to have these in front of the supply, because they could just come through the tree line. Everywhere else looks like we're good. Alright, just need to let them dig in. Okay, we'll speed things up. See where the enemies are coming in. Immediate airstrike on the left-hand side. We'll probably air patrol this as well, because there is helicopters there. So we've got M60s, M1A1s, PVADs. VDV are struggling a little bit. It's annoying that they're attacking here first when my supply isn't. The BMDs are already getting low on ammo as well. My poor MiGs are having a hard time engaging the Cobras because of the PVADs. Nice, good hit though. The M1A1s are also taking a decent amount of damage. The Nonnas are firing away. This is good. Yep, nice. Another Cobra goes down. That was a solid defense, actually. Solid defense. I'm gonna have to make sure that my supply gets over there quickly and sorts it out. Let's actually move this one over, because this one's coming from the right. So if we move this one here instead, this one can zoom over to the BMDs. I think the air patrol did a good job. Managed to take down both of the Cobras. We didn't lose any ground, so that was nice. Just speeding things up again, as it seems like we've got another attack coming in there. We'll have this supply feed the Nonnas. It's a shame that my VDV here aren't going to get any help. I do want to take out the AA here. The BMDs are going to struggle. I think the BRMs maybe need a fallback. Because we're dug in, we're doing a lot of damage to these M113s. Huge. Really, really big strikes there for us. Lovely stuff. Perfect. Good defense. Surprised how well we're holding here, but the HGMs are keeping them back at a distance. I think the T2s are doing a good job. I'm going to fall back with the RDM so the PVADs doesn't kill that. We need to get the BMD2 stopped up. We're resupplying the nonners. Getting the men back into the BMD2s. They're holding well. Okay, good. Let's move these over to the VDV. Get them topped up. The nonners are 2 out of 3, so we can move the supply over to the left now. I think this has gone way better than I thought it would so far, but we have kind of created the HGM trap. You know, when they're pushing in here, they're getting hit from both sides by the Conkers, which is good. Let's top up the BDV. Perfect. Move them over now towards the tanks here. And I'll leave this supply in position. Actually, I could retreat that supply, pick up even more. Just speeding things up while we wait for the next attack. What are we supported by? It looks like we're supported by maybe the Czechoslovakians? Is this the Polish? Be the Polish. Yeah. All quiet at the moment. Oh, there we go. There's some more dudes. Oh, that's pretty close though. Those are HAs. And that is nasty close to the BMDs. Oh dear. Things are not going to end well unless I get some good hits on target. Oh, they're taken out so fast. Okay, well the rockets hit nicely. We fixed up the T-72s here in the BMD2. Well, there's M1A1s. We've got to pull back with the BMDs here, for sure. Right, the VDV-AT should be able to do a decent amount of damage here. And they can flank with the BMDs at the same time. We'll start running over here with the supply. Good we dug in there, otherwise we'd be in trouble. Okay, they've fallen back, that's good. Now we just gotta take care of the next one. That's Bradley's with infantry. That's pretty rough. Okay. The artillery coming down on top of them as well is kind of tough. I don't know if my BRMs can even damage these. If I can stop them from losing... Ah, one of the squads went down. Oh no. That's not good. That is not good. There's another M60 squad there. Well, the BRM actually did some damage to the side armor. Let's retreat the supply so we don't lose them for free. Please. And we'll have the BMD move over here. Okay, well, that's unfortunate because that's 3 squads of infantry defeated. We do have the ability to bring in 3 more, which we will probably want to do. Yeah, the fact that all of those tanks came down here from the top side was really bad for us. gonna have my BRDM move up to that side to see if any more are coming from that direction. At least we can get into position to reinforce quickly. There's a lot of forest here. I can just land, get them into the trees. It should be okay. I will get my supply back in. 225 supply, that's what we like to see.
Слышу хорошо, прием. Понял.
5 seconds. Their mates are ready to go again. Bring those back in. Well, at least we're getting good ambushing hits there onto the M60s. The Americans running away from our autocannon fire. Oh, the one M60 remaining. Will he get away? Maybe just.
Слышу хорошо, прием. Понял.
The Emites have arrived. Now we're being attacked on the other side. Probably just as well that I have my BMD 2Ks there instead. Let's go ahead and land my VDV. I'll have these BMDs move up that side. These can dig in again on this side. Perfect flanking, that's what we like to see. Good hits on the engineers. We're going to take back Divina. You'll notice that all of these are worth lots of points. Some are worth victory points, like Ishim, Mustalena. But then we have like Karma, Divina, Isola, Mizzen. They're all actually... Ooh, let's not get hit by those H-gems, thank you very much. Ouch. Big ouchies.
Zone capture.
That's going to be some Bradleys smacking me with TOW2s. God, they do so much damage. But yeah, what I was saying was we're going to get a lot of operational authority. So yeah, the Bradleys, they do a lot of damage, but they're also taking a lot of damage as the Conkers hit the mark. Very nice. Got a good grip on this area. Anything comes in close range towards the VDV, they're going to get smacked about. Although there is more M2s. They're coming right on top of me.
5 minutes remaining.
It's not good. Not good at all. Will we win the engagement? Let's have the supply come over here. Because of the M2 Bradleys, seem to be doing a decent amount of damage to them. And if I leave We're dug in positions, they die, but if I don't, they die anyway, so kind of rough. Yeah, in that situation, there's no way out.
Наблюдаю врага.
It just rammed headfirst into those guys. Poor chaps. And my poor airborne units just take a beating sometimes.
Слушаю.
We're on the dregs of our forces now. Unfortunately, even if I had supply here, it probably still wouldn't have helped that much. Let's at least bring in some rockets onto these M2s.
Свод на связи.
Good rockets.
Цели поразили. Служу Советскому Союзу.
We're kind of being flanked here, but by HGM vehicles and recon, so I'm not that concerned about it.
Под обстрелом.
I guess it depends what that is. Ooh, the supply trucks are taking a hit. Big hit.
Слышу хорошо, прием. Подбили. Повторяю, хорошо вам подбили.
God, being attacked from both sides here.
Прибыли.
Zone lost.
В пути.
Really rough. We can have a lot of stuff to replenish. I really do want this for the plus 50. That will offset quite a lot of our losses.
Выполняю. Слышу хорошо, прием.
Right, 1 minute 30 remaining, which means they're unlikely to get more stuff from the spawn. It just depends what's already on the way.
Приказ понятен.
It would also be
Zone
nice to
capture.
finish off as many forces as possible so that we don't have to deal with them like immediately at the start of the next phase.
1 minute remaining.
Well, that's going to be M2s again. The Bradleys coming out to play. Oh, there's recon Bradleys? Oh, they are. Oh, they're going to go down actually pretty fast.
Готовы.
So that's nice.
Принял. Выполняю.
All attacks defeated. End phase, sure. Brilliant. We killed all attackers. We did very well against the Americans. 45 dead for us, 167 dead for them. Wounded counts nicely in our favour. BMDs really, really held the line. Move on to the next phase. So now we have 267 operational authority. That's more like it. We're also over the draw line for victory points, so that's good. I think it might be a good idea to grab some engineer support. So let's do that. We definitely need to replenish my BMDs. I definitely need to replenish my VDV again. What else could I do? I could get cluster bombs and upgrade my T-64s in the process. That could be nice. But I think maybe 6 is too low of a number for the BMDs, so let's just keep topping them up a bit more and then see what we're left with. Maybe get the Nonnas back up to full strength. They were doing a pretty good job last time. BRDMs, don't really mind. Yeah, I think what we'll do, we'll go even more engineer support, more supplies, and that'll do. Maybe just top up some more of the BMDs. Cool. All right, let's go to events. It's uneventful again. So off we go for Silent Serpent Phase 8, Stage 5 at 5 PM. I'll make sure to add the defenses this time. First thing I'm going to do, because that's going to be quite useful. I could add some conkers. Right, the VDB are fine there. We probably need to put the VDB back in here, although I don't know if I want them there or if I want them here. That might be a good idea. But anyway, we'll put the tanks back in here. I'm going to do them more like this time. And we'll add the other one back over there. More like that. And these can dig in afterwards, so I kind of need to decide where the tanks need to be. I guess I could go back here. That's probably the safest bet for them. Although they were being attacked by the ATGMs in that position. This was a good position as well. What do we get in the strong points? That's just Strelki with BTR 7Ts. We do have RPG 7VL, so that's actually not too bad. There's mortars, and this is Strelki with RPG 7VLs as well. I think, honestly, just another unit here with ATGMs would be handy. Maybe a unit or a strong point in here be useful. Strong point in here to accompany the VDV. Maybe I can do just another like missile there. And then I'll go maybe like a recon unit and maybe another recon unit that can sit over here. Where would it be another recon unit? Maybe one up here. So the tanks will have the BMD back here again. I think this tank will have it maybe sit over here. Let's try that. Okay. Let's confirm, or do I want to put the supply? We'll put the supply out. Got supply here, they can actually go there. Anything else that needs moving, the BRM or BMD can come over here. That'll do. Off we go. These BRDMs, I wish I could set them to like hold fire. Kinda nice. But we're in a good spot with the BMD 2K. We've got reinforcing infantry behind my VDV. This BRM can actually come down here and be the recon for the BMD2 and this Conkers unit. Oh, I didn't move these. Yeah, we should just retreat those. So let's get those VDV unloaded. And we'll have them dig in between these two units. Okay, so 25 seconds till we get my BMD2s back for Anisse. I'm somewhat topping up these in between the damage they're taking. Looks like we got enemies coming in from this side. So already getting some good shots off. BTR-70 is engaging. Bonkers is getting hits in. It's worked out nicely. T-64's hit the mark there. Very good. Let's make sure we bring in the Su-25 with rockets. Well, the smoke actually helps us, I think. That's Sheridan's, isn't it? Oh, those could take a lot of damage from the rockets. Let's just back up the tanks a little here, because they're taking a lot of damage. Alright, the rear guard taking a lot of damage. BDV just kind of struggle. Oh, what are those? More scary tanks coming our way. I'm gonna have to retreat all of this, aren't I? Otherwise those VDV are just gone. I guess they're already gone. So one trouble with using a VDV. I don't think we get those back. We get killed so quickly. Yeah, they've just been run down. The T-64s are gone as well. They're really reaching out, aren't they? Looks like I got one VDV back. It's not what we want. Still extremely precarious. Like M60's coming in from that direction, that's fine. These guys we're gonna have to fall back with. Again, just taking a free hit there. Gotta wait for the BMD2s to be available again. Then we've got to bring in the Conkers again. There's only Bradley's left there. We've got more BMDs now on the way. I might actually just bring in an MI8 TV. Start rocketing these again. That's a big attack. My poor VDV are going to want to fall back from that one. Get the Nonnas out of there as well. Yeah, that's going to be a tough, tough fight. The MI8 TV is going to have work to do. Let's get the BMD2s to come back this direction. Because they could go pretty deep here if we're not too careful. Ooh, no, 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 no. Ah, that's really, really rough for us. It's like a manpad squad or something. Maybe it was like a chaparral. I only thought I saw PVADs. But I guess not. M1A1s on the left. Thankfully we do have Conkers that can smack them about. Let's just get the rockets over there. Just gonna dig in on this side with the BMD-2s while we wait for the next set of BMD-2s to arrive. The panic from the PVADs. Never mind, I guess. Once those are both dealt with, we'll let the supply do the thing. The freaking Humvees just driving right into us. God, those M60s at close range again. And the BMDs are retreating in the wrong direction. That's tough. I'm going to push through here and try and take this back. Strelky there, the hard point. Might be able to take them out, that'd be nice. Unfortunately they're kind of on the wrong side. Will my Su-25s arrive in time? I think there's still PVADs in the way, which is annoying. I'm just gonna fix all of them up. Ah, it's more M1A1s. We gotta go. Run. Time to run. Okay, this time around we're just gonna wait. Be a little bit more patient. We did do a decent amount of damage to the M1s there. We got 10 minutes to take this back. The main thing in the meantime is like not losing Mizzen, because if we lose Mizzen it kind of like messes us up quite badly. Mortar fire. Is that? Oh. Yeah. Now we're out of cover. Really, really rough. They're gonna survive? Or maybe they'll survive. That would be pretty clutch actually if they do. Oh, we'll counterattack Divina.
Zone lost.
That is a pain. What we can do is maybe use our ranged advantage here with the Conkers. That's the way I should be doing it.
Есть.
Okay, good hit on the recon.
Слушаю. Работаем. Бьют нас, прошу поддержки.
Because we do have the leader here as well, right? So these should be pretty effective. The range on those.
Принял, выполняю. Готов.
Pretty good.
Подбили. Повторяю, нашего подбили. Валим отсюда.
Gotta back it up though. Guess losing Mizzen isn't like the end of the world.
В пути. Слышу хорошо, прием. На позиции.
We can't lose Ishim though.
Работаем по цели.
Zone lost.
Принял, выполняю.
Zone captured.
Квадрат накрыт. Цели поражены.
Right, good hits.
Приказы.
I don't know how I'm gonna get the VDV into play.
В пути.
I think maybe what I've got to do is, well, we can have these here so they can kind of like dig in at the bottom of the slope.
Свод на связь.
Reverse slope defense. Now the T-64s can have cover. Be like from back here. The supply is basically used up, so
5
let's
minutes
get rid of
remaining.
them. Just don't know how we get it back.
Готовы.
They could just go straight for Musta. If they do, at least we can get like a crossfire going and shoot into the side with the HGMs.
В пути. Слушаю.
Gonna bring up the MI-24 just see if we can see what's going on.
Контакт. Под обстрелом.
Oh, that's so bad timing.
Давай дым. Задний ход. Приказ понятен.
Is that going for the MI-8s?
Я 200.
Oh dear. Gonna lose infantry before they even unload. Oh no. Alright, well, the rear side defense there on Ishim was defended. That's good. We're gonna need our own MiG air patrol here. Right, that's good defense. Really good defense.
Слышу хорошо, прием.
But can we counterattack in time? Oh, we took out both. Huge. I don't know if those have enough to counterattack. Maybe I can just go and attack Mizzen. Technically I can attack Mezen from here. Oof. Ouch.
Координаты получены. Есть. Взвод на связи.
I'm losing so much stuff.
Накрыли цели по координатам. Работаем.
Zone lost.
My poor BMDs. They don't stand a chance. You can take back Mezen. I don't want to lose Ishim because it's a victory point, really. I don't know if we'll have a choice. I need my T-64s to be absolute heroes right now.
Коробочку подожгли. На всех
Oh, that was not the heroic play. Was not the heroic play. Come on, 80 gems. You can do it.
Так точно. Слушай,
Okay. Need to kill one more.
Zone captured.
принял, выполняю. Валим отсюда.
I can't believe this.
Квадрат отработаем.
How are those not dead?
Смотрим, смело.
The M1A1s of doom.
1 minute remaining.
Слышу хорошо, прием. Приказ
And the M2s as well. Just so rough for me right now.
докладываю, цели поразили. Готовы. Служу Советскому Союзу.
Alright, we're not
Zone
holding
lost.
Davina. We might get NSC back if I can get into the corner. Like we're losing out on Ishim. Would I rather have? I don't know. Don't know.
В пути. У меня 200-й.
Ah, that's really tough. Really, really tough. That time around, things really didn't go to plan, even though we had more defenses. I think they just kind of hit me on the weak side and just kind of plowed through us. Like the first defense was so good, the second one really tough. And it's left us in a hole again. Like I thought I was recovering and we're not recovering. Yeah, the VDV are just letting me down big time in those fights. Tough, real tough. Maybe next time we just go for a meeting engagement and see how we get on, or we can go for an escort against the East Germans. We've got to do something and get a bunch of operational authority somehow, because things are very difficult. But we made it through the stage, and we're on to phase 9. It's exciting. I'm really, really enjoying it, and hopefully you guys are too. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.